Hello? Hello? How's it going, everyone? Welcome in. Welcome. Hi, Zero. Thank you for the pity nice list. Hi, Mal. Just because I'm evil doesn't necessarily mean I'm naughty or anything like that. Okay? Like, I'm pretty sure that you can be evil and be nice at the same time. I think they can coexist. So cute. I know when I saw this asset, I was like, okay, this is me. I'm dressing up today. I'm dressing up for stream. How's it going, everyone? Merry Christmas Eve. Tomorrow is Christmas, and I'm not looking forward to Christmas because my parents want me to go over to their house at like 8 a.m. and I don't want to be awake at that time. It's Sunday. Oh my god, it's so cruel that Christmas lands on a Sunday. It's on a Sunday this year. I mean, for one, I didn't get any days off because of Christmas, and for two, I don't get to sleep in because I gotta go to my parents right away in the morning. That's not fair. But I hope everyone's doing great. There's so much snow outside. I literally got stuck in my driveway last night. I was so embarrassed. It took me like over an hour to be free. I don't know how I'm gonna like leave my house anymore. There's like a whole wall of snow in my way. That sucks, I know. Meanwhile, my job is cool, so I get 4 days off. I know, I'm so jealous. I want as many days off too. For every holiday, please. I don't even need to get paid. I just don't want to go to work. Oh man. Oh well. So anyways, this stream I'm doing a tier list of the games that I have played in 2022. This isn't like every single game that I've touched in 2022. Like I didn't list any of the games that I picked up and then just dropped right away. Or like the games that I just consistently play every so often, like Terraria or Mario Maker 2 or anything like that. I do have some games in here that I have replayed this year and played previously. Also, I struggled so much to find images. So they all got cropped really weirdly, but I think I know what they all are, so it's fine, I guess. It's fine, I think. I think, anyways, I had a hard time finding any images, alright? It was really difficult. There are so many of those, like, what do they call it? The web MP or whatever, and the TIFFs and the whatnot. Not TIFFs. What is it? Like GIFs or something like that? It's not GIFs, it's the other one. Should've just MS painted them. I didn't want to put that much effort into it. There's 35 games here, Mao. 35 games. I'm not going to do this for all 35 games, okay? I just tried my best. And this is it. Like, you can pretty much figure out what all the games are, right? Like, even if most of the logos are cropped off. I think it's pretty obvious. Well, you know what? I guess we're starting. I wanted to include Minesweeper in here because I didn't realize it, but it was literally at the beginning of the year, this year, like literally a whole year ago, that I played Minesweeper for the first time on stream, and I had to include it in here because I became addicted to it afterwards, and I play Minesweeper way too much in my free time. Minesweeper in God Game. Oh yeah, my categories. Okay, I have God Game. Is my cursor showing up? Okay, wait 1 second. Let me just show my cursor. Okay, you can see it. Okay, so I have God Game. God Game's the top one, which is like God Gamer, God Game. I have the next one, Pain Game Would Recommend. Because if it's not a God game, it's a pain game. But some pain games, you're like, okay, this is pretty good. Other people should play it too, right? And then there's Pain Game Never Again, where it was painful. I won't play it again, but I'm glad I finished it, you know? And then Oracle Assault, shit games. They're just not great games. But yeah, for me, Minesweeper is definitely in God game. Because I'm addicted to Minesweeper, I have an app for it on my phone. I play it all the time. Like, okay, I do have some complaints about Minesweeper. There are some games that are just, like, impossible unless you guess. And I hate guessing. I think it just takes away the challenge. But for real, I'm so addicted to Minesweeper. Like, I play it way too much. Whenever I'm slightly bored, I'm just Minesweeper. Gotta play 3D Minesweeper. Unless there's an app for it that's in portrait mode, I won't do it. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Like, I don't play in apps that are in, like, landscape mode where I have to flip my phone because it's so uncomfortable with my tiny baby hands. So I only play any games on my phone need to be in portrait mode, or I will absolutely refuse to play them. So unless there's a 3D Minesweeper in portrait mode that I can access on my phone, I'm not doing it. Not I. Portrait mode only for babbling. Yeah, I got tiny clumsy little babby hands, so it cannot be helped. Next one is Ocarina of Time. I actually started it in 2021, but I went off for these games. I went off from my my weekly schedules is where I got most of these from. Just so that I knew which ones I was playing in 2022, right? And I didn't realize that I was literally playing Ocarina of Time this year. To be honest, I don't remember much about Ocarina of Time. I think I erased all of those memories. I'm really gonna put it into Paint Game Never Again. To be honest, I don't really see what people see in that game. When I played it, I was like, okay, this isn't really anything special. And, like, it wasn't particularly painful, if I remember correctly, but I don't remember it being particularly entertaining. And honestly, I'm just glad that it's done. Phones are in portrait, so apps should be too. Checks out. I agree 100%. It's so awkward. Why would you hold your phone sideways? It doesn't make any sense. Remember nothing from your Ocarina of Time streams. I need to watch the VODs sometime. Yeah, I don't remember anything. The only thing I remember is that there was a town that burned down, and I only remember that because I was watching a clip of it, because I put a clip of it of that part on TikTok. And then I remember the water dungeon just being super tedious, and that was it. That's all I remember. I don't remember anything else from that game. No plot points. I honestly don't know if that game even had plot. Wow, that's so mean, but okay, this is what we're doing. We're tier listing. I'm gonna be critical. We're tier listing. Okay. The next one, Rabby Ribby. I think that was another one that I started in 2021 as well, and then just kind of like bled into 2022. I'm gonna say it was definitely a pain game, but I would recommend it because it's a super cute game, and like anyone can get good at it. I feel it just depends on how long you're willing to like put up with just absolutely getting your ass handed to you until you figure out how to play it. Bullet hells, yeah, it's hard, it's brutal, but it's a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with that game. I would recommend it to other people. I don't know if I'll ever play it again though. Maybe in a few years when I finally become good at games, but I honestly wonder if that's ever gonna happen. I honestly wonder if that's ever gonna happen. Hard mode next stream, not happening. I'm just trying to beat the game. I'm not trying to have a challenge, you know? Okay, next one. Next one is Majora's Mask, and I'm gonna say God game. When I went into Majora's Mask, and like even if you like watch a few of my first like edited VODs or just the VODs in general, like I really wasn't feeling Majora's Mask at the beginning. And I kind of went into Majora's Mask feeling a little biased because I did try to play the game once when I was a kid, and then I got stuck, and then in my head I was like, this is the worst, hardest game ever. Face Stealing Princess. It's a great game though. But yeah, I wasn't into it at first, and I was really intimidated, and I went into it kind of biased, thinking that I wasn't going to like it. But then the more I played it, and especially the more I played the side content in that game, the more I was like, okay, this game's actually really fun. And like, the thing is, like, the more you go out of your way to do stuff in Majora's Mask, like, the less painful the game gets, and then it's just pure fun. And I really enjoyed a lot of the stories, and like the darker stories, and even like the creepypasta that ties into the game. Freaking Ben, still haunting my computer though. Maybe I should put this down here for literally chat haunting my computer with this game. I can't believe my computer is still haunted from that. But yeah, it's a great game. I enjoyed it a lot, okay? I really liked it. I wasn't expecting to like Majora's Mask so much, and like I kind of thought it was kind of like Ocarina of Time, where everybody just really overrated it because of nostalgia. Like, honestly, I'm sorry to people who like Ocarina of Time. I don't know what you see in that game. But in Majora's Mask, I understand. I don't think it's very overrated. Majora's Mask is really good. I agree 100%. And it's like one of my top, I think it might be my third favorite Zelda game, which is pretty impressive because I'm really critical to the older games, okay? Side stories were great in Sage. The game had great atmosphere. It really did. And it was like, it was a lot of fun. And it wasn't like super tedious like what Ocarina of Time was. I don't remember thinking the game was super tedious, except for that one side quest, the cafe side quest. I fucking hated that one, but other than that, I can't really remember any other moments where I was like, this game is painful. Like, I just genuinely had a good time with that game. I mean, I guess other than the times my GameCube crashed, because that game was unstable AF. But yeah, I liked it. Okay, next one. Hades is also a god game. It's also a pain game, let's be real here. Darkness. It's also a pain game, let's be real here, but like, I'm just happy that I got through it. Because I know for Hades, I really struggled with that game. Because I just kept dying, and I didn't make any progress, and I kept failing, and I was so frustrated and sad, and I really just wanted to beat the game once, and then I beat the game once, and then just something clicked with me, and I just got good at the game. That's kind of how it is. I still pick Hades up from time to time, because, I mean, like, let's be real here, Hades missing hours is so true. And the thing is, like, even when you beat the game, you get to the credits, there's still so much left to do. So it's just a game that I like to pick up from time to time when I want like head empty action filled adventure, you know? It's so much fun though! I really want everybody to play Hades because for real, the Hades addiction is real. And I know it's like brutally difficult, but once you win, you can keep on winning. I don't know, it's like when you learn how to ride a bicycle. Once you know how to ride a bicycle, you'll never forget, you know? That's how it works. Once you get your first win, you got it unlocked. So true! Need to get epilogue. I know, I really need to get the epilogue. I'm working on it, okay? There's a lot of stuff to do, alright? I'm buttering before burns. Yeah, it's been a little bit since I picked up Hades, but I should really play it again sometime soon. So much fun. Maybe I'll do that after this stream. Actually, after this stream, I gotta run to the grocery store before it closes, because it closes early today, and I couldn't go to the grocery store yesterday because I got stuck in my driveway. So, I'm sorry if stream is a little short today. I intended for stream to be a bit longer, but like, for real, I need groceries. I have no food here. I only have cake from my brother's birthday. Because it was his birthday yesterday, but I can't survive off of cake. I can't have cake for 3 meals a day, please. I need something else. Like some veggie nuggies. I freaking love veggie nuggies. I'm addicted to them. Also, extreme measures tsundere father. I tried to do extreme measures. I tried to do extreme measures father, and then I died before I got to father, because it was... I think I died on, heck is it called? The third boss. What the? Why can't I remember his name? The annoying dude. Theseus, yes, thank you. What kind of cake? It's chocolate cake, which means it's really rich. It's like 2-layered chocolate cake and it's really rich and I cannot eat that for 3 meals a day. Please. I need more food, please. There's too much snow everywhere. I'm gonna have to, like, I don't know, march my way over to the store or something. Found Theseus easier on extreme measures personally. I hear the same thing from my brother and I don't understand. I struggle way more. I struggle way more with Theseus on extreme measures. I don't understand, but okay, maybe it's just a difference in playing styles or something. I don't know. But anyways, next one, Getting Over It. I've been playing this game on and off since I literally debuted. Since before I debuted, actually. An odd urge to try making flatbread today. Making bread that isn't focaccia? Is that how it's pronounced? Scares me. Wow, good luck. I don't know how to make flatbread. Actually, now that I think about it, I know how to make like one bread. And it's just like normal wheat bread. Focaccia. Oh, okay. Thank you. Because his spear throw is so accurate, so half a battle without is great. Okay, but you don't understand. Then I get to the battle with the spear, and then he just kills me with the spear. But okay, I get what you mean by that, Mal. You're so right. He's way too OP with the spear. But yeah, Getting Over It. Okay. I have played Getting Over It a lot. When I first debuted, especially, and before that, my 1.0 model, you know, it was a really long time, and I would play it on and off for streams when I was like, I don't know what I want to do, I'll just do something random, or streams that I wanted to, like, go for a full, I don't know, so many hours, right? And I'm like, oh, I gotta stream more, what do I do? And I'm like, oh, I'll just play Getting Over It, except the last time I played Getting Over It, I got so mad. Oracle of Salt, alright, let's go. I got so mad because the game is impossible. I think it's a game that I will never be able to beat. There was a point where I was like, okay, I just gotta improve and I will get better. But no, it's a game that some people just can never beat. And I'm one of those people and it makes me mad. So literally, I need to remind myself, because there's always going to be a time where future Kimmy tries to play this game again and realizes that she can't play it, and I need to prevent that. I need to prevent future Kimmy from ever playing this game again. We need to save her blood pressure. We need to stop her from, like, throwing out salt. She only has so much salt. Okay, and next game is pretty easy. It's right here at Oracle of Salt. I guess I just had a really stressful time between these two games because this one was right after. Yeah, Link's Awakening. I fucking don't like that game. Link's Awakening, not a fan. I don't like a game where I have to literally have my hand held every second. And what I find most unforgivable about that is because I get that the original game you're supposed to play with a guide, right? The disrespect to Link's Awakening is a bad game, I'm sorry. But I get how in the original game, right, you're supposed to play with a guide. Which I guess that's like just an old game thing, is you have to play it with a guide. Except this is a remake. That's what I find unforgivable. They could have added in areas or like a way to get help or like see a guide or whatever to be able to go further. But yeah, they didn't have that. I literally had to have people helping me every second in chat. And when that didn't even help, because that wasn't even enough, I literally had to look at a guide on stream because I didn't understand how to do anything. And I get how, like, they're like, oh, you gotta explore the whole map to see where you're supposed to go, except I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for a game that doesn't respect my time, especially because, like, some of the stuff that I couldn't even find literally was because they were hidden. And, like, I think there was one area where I literally couldn't figure out how to progress, and I had to cut down some freaking grass to see some underground path, and I was so mad because I'm like, what, am I supposed to cut all the grass in the entire game? There's so much grass. So yeah, it's a bad game, and I'm sorry to people who like it, but I don't understand why you like it. But Chain Chomp though, Chain Chomp is the only good thing about it, but I still don't like it. I'm never playing the game again. I don't like it. It's not a great game. It's a lawn mowing game. Yeah, I might as well call it Lawn Mowing Simulator, because apparently you have to, like, cut every spot and then dig up every spot for all the collectibles and whatnot. I feel so bad if somebody, like, collected all the collectibles in that game. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth stressing yourself out. Okay, I need to take a drink. Man. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do Clink's Awakening. It made me so mad. I honestly can't believe I actually finished it. I'm pretty proud of myself in that regards that I did finish it, but yeah. Never again. Anyways, talking about games that I'm never playing again. Sorry, Shovel Knight. That's not happening. I think in Shovel Knight, I liked it to a certain extent. I liked it enough to finish it. I liked the ending. I liked it enough to grind a little off stream, but only a little. I'm never doing the DLC, sorry. But I just think Shovel Knight just has problems. I don't know. I feel a little weird that nobody ever points out the problems in Shovel Knight, in that, like, it's not really bad gamer friendly. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with it. I think, for me, I just wasn't ready for Shovel Knight, like, in terms of game ability, because I'm not really good at games. I have bad reflexes, and I constantly forget what buttons do what. And for Shovel Knight, like, it punishes you for being bad at the game. The more you're bad at it, the more you are punished. And I guess, like, in a way that kind of forces you to get good. You aren't even bad, though. Well, I'm not good enough for Shovel Knight. But with Shovel Knight, like, especially when you die, you lose your money, right? And you can try and get it back, but sometimes it's just in literally impossible positions that you cannot get it back ever. And so then the more you die, the more you lose all your money. But the thing is, the only way to upgrade in Shovel Knight is with money. So if you die and lose all your money, then you cannot upgrade. And the thing is, that's completely backwards, because players who struggle at the game need the upgrades more than players who are good at the game. And players who are good at the game will get more money because they won't die as much. Whereas players who are bad at the game will get less money because, you know, they keep dying. And then they won't be able to get upgrades to help them, like, continue on and get better at the game and get more skills and whatnot. And, like, more health and whatnot. So yeah, I just think it's really backwards, and it kind of irked me, especially because, like, I was really bad, especially near the beginning. Honestly, like, I kind of, like, struggled the whole game. Thankfully, I don't know. I don't actually know how I beat the game. I kind of, like, blacked that part out from my memory, but yeah, it's a pain game. I'm never playing it again. I had fun here and there, but yeah, it was too hard. It was too hard. Okay, Ori. Definitely a pain game. Would recommend it. Actually, at the time, I was kind of feeling similar with Shovel Knight in that it's, like, really hard, and I was struggling. But the thing is, Ori, like, it makes it really optional. Like, it makes a lot of the difficulty optional, like, especially if you want to get collectibles and whatnot. But also, I think the saving system did it for me, because in Ori, you choose where you want to save, and you gotta you gotta space it out. Ori was much more pain than Shovel Knight to me. Yeah, no, for me, Ori was a lot better. Especially because, of the saving system. You choose where you want to, save. Where you want to go back to. Where you want to reset your difficulty. And I like that because it gives you a lot more agency. And, I know when I was playing the game, I was really suffering. I was struggling a lot. It was painful, but when I look back at the game now, I realized that I did have a lot of fun with it, and it was a really cute, pretty game, and I think I would recommend it to others. It was difficult, but there are difficulty settings to it. Princess turns into tea kettle. See, when I was playing the game, I was struggling, but in hindsight, I think the game was pretty good. Even if it was a struggle, I think it was just enough. It was just possible enough that I never really gave up on it, you know? Yeah. So that's how I feel. Anyways, we're on Minish Cap. Okay, I'm gonna say pain game would recommend. Because I remember the final boss being painful. Actually, some of the bosses were extremely painful. But for real, yeah, this is the best 2D Zelda. At least from the ones that I've played so far, it's so good. I love it. I know when I went into it, I was actually feeling pretty nervous. I didn't know if it was going to be painful. Link's Awakening, because Link's Awakening is another 2D Zelda game. I guess, does it count as 2D? I don't know. I guess it does. Because it's sort of just top-down, right? Top-down? Yeah, I guess I'll just go with top-down. Because it's another top-down Zelda game. So I was really nervous that it was just going to be painful. And then my ears were blessed with, Wind Waker music. And I was like, oh my god, wait. This game might be meant for me. And then I see the art. It's super cute. And then Zelda's your childhood friend, which is even cuter. And then childhood friend Zelda, I know. And then I was like, okay, I'm feeling very hopeful. And then I get to play in the game, and it's just fun. It's fun. It has cool mechanics. Some of the puzzles I thought were really tedious, but none that I was completely confused over. I don't think. You can roll, and you can roll. They gave you another button to roll, just to roll. Switching items out in your inventory all the time was really tedious, but I don't remember getting as annoyed with that as I did in Oracle of Seasons. But yeah, I don't know, it was just a lot of fun, and it was cute, and I really enjoyed it. I honestly wish that they would make a Link's Awakening style Minish Cap remake, but honestly, maybe they should just port it or something, because honestly, it's a great game. More people should play it. It's just cute. It's good as it is. I mean, the final boss I didn't like. That's why it's not a bad game, but I would recommend it. It's a good Zelda game. More people should play it. I want to see more Minish Cap fan art. Whenever I see Minish Cap fan art on Tumblr, I'm so happy. I'm like, oh my god, I love that game. Okay, next, Metroid Dread. You know what? I'm gonna say pain game would recommend. It is a pain game. I did enjoy it. I had some issues with getting lost and whatnot. And I didn't like the Shine Spark, and for real, the game expected you to have too many things memorized. I kept forgetting stuff that I had, and for real, I'm not good with button combos or anything like that. I forget so many buttons all the time, and the game was really fucking hard. But it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I remember my first stream of it, I screamed because I got scared. But I like it. I think I like it because I got kind of good at it. At least with fending off the Emmy, I was so proud of myself every time. I was like, oh yeah, the Emmy, heck you. Every time they like caught me and I was just like, psych, bye. Man, that felt so nice. Frick Adam though. I freaking hate Adam still. Oh my god. That made me so mad. Yes, that clip! Perfect! Yeah, I don't know how I kept doing it, but I felt so great. It was awesome. I had a lot of fun with that game. And like, I like it because it got me into Metroid. And now I want to play the other Metroid games. I haven't yet, but I will eventually, I think. I gotta figure out how to like set up my Wii over here. Because I have the Metroid Prime trilogy on Wii I want to play sometime, but I don't really know how to set up my Wii over here at my desk. It's so awkward with the like, the sense bar thing. I don't know. I'll figure it out later, but yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. But it was hard, but I would recommend it to others. You should do Metroid Zero Mission or Prime. That's what I want to do. I wanted to do Prime. But again, I just haven't had the time or motivation to figure out how to set it up, but yeah, I had a really great time with Dread. I would recommend it to others. I felt bad though because like one person I recommended it to was just too painful for them, and I was like, okay, yeah, I guess I get what you mean. It is pretty painful. Okay. Oh dang, yeah, I know. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Let's see. We were here together. I played this collab with Gomo, and I had so much fun. I would recommend it. It was painful because it had so many puzzles in it, but I like it because it had so many puzzles in it, which sounds weird, but it's true. Like, I like it because it forced you to like work together with somebody and like figure out how to word things in a way that you could like help each other out. Like, I really like cooperative games. I'm not really good with like games where you compete against other people, because I'm just bad at them, and then I get really sad and then I cry. And I don't really like games like where you have to like compete against people and lose friendships and whatnot. I get salty and I cry, okay? But I really like games where you have to cooperate with other people. I think it's a lot of fun. That way, it strengthens friendships, you know, instead of ruining them. I think it's way better. Don't like competitive games either. Why I like Monster Hunter? It's only cooperative. Yeah, same. Same. Like, I was playing Mario Party yesterday, and I won. I won, but I was so upset because the CPU almost beat me, and I was like, okay, I can't do this. I can't do this. It's too hard when people are just beating you up. Okay, next one. How many friendships did you ruin for your victory? I honestly usually don't win. I usually don't win competitive games. I usually lose. I think I prefer losing in a way. I know how to lose, but like when I win, it's so awkward. It's just like, oh, I won? Why? I didn't do anything that special. But then like when I'm trying my best just to be there and then I get beat down, man, that doesn't feel great. Okay. Ib's a god game. Everybody should play it. Freaking love Ib. This got a really bad cut, but I was playing this game with Mina! Mina, yes! Oh yeah, that reminds me, I didn't include Minecraft either, but I don't know what I would put Minecraft is, to be honest. Anyways, Ib! I love Ib. It's a really great RPG horror maker game. I think like Ib is like your gateway drug to RPG maker horror games. It definitely was mine. I think it was the first one that I played back when I was like in middle school, and this genre of games was my favorite genre, and I played a bunch of them. Gary! Yes, it's the only game with Gary and Mary in it. So it is a god game for that. Yeah, it's a really great game. It's so much fun, and there's so much side content to it too. Especially with the remake. But yeah, I remember, like, this game traumatized me as a kid. But then I still went and I played a bunch of Horror Maker games. I don't know why, but I did. It's so great, though. Man, they should really make an Ib anime. They made an anime for Angels of Death, but not for Ib, and it's not fair. I still listen to that, like, that animated MV every so often, too. Because it's so good. Man. They should really make an anime. Okay. The AMV is awesome. I know, I love it so much. Okay, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I don't know what to put it as. You know what, I'm just gonna say Pain Game would recommend, just from the final Coliseum. Like, the rest of the game, actually, you know what, actually, like, all of the post-game was painful. I'm gonna take that back. All of the post-game was painful, but I would recommend it. It's a super fun game, super cute. The beginning of it is really beginner friendly. Really gets you used to all of the controls and whatnot. The post game is for when you want to challenge yourself, and that's when it gets like super hard. And it's a lot of fun. I like it. They should make more 3D Kirby games. I would love to see more 3D Kirby games. It was a lot of fun, and like because of this game, I want to play more Kirby games. But I don't know what to play. I'm scared. I don't actually know what Kirby games are great. I don't really know much about Kirby, to be honest. I just know it's dark. Yeah, the Woofy documentary. Oh my god, I love a Woofy so much. They are so cute. I like how, like, at the beginning of the game, I was literally like, these enemies are so cute. I can't kill them. I'm a monster for killing them. And then at the end of the game, I was like, killing is optimal. And I was just mowing down everything in my path. Superstar Saga? When is that? I don't know. I'll have to look it up. I'm sure there's probably some people on Reddit that have been like, hello, I'm addicted to Kirby now that I have played Forgotten Land. What do I do next? Superstar Ultra. Okay. Is that like on the Switch or something? I mean, I guess I have a lot of consoles. Saga is the Mario and Luigi game. I wanna, oh yeah, I was like, I wonder why that sounds familiar. I wanna play that game series too. I hear it's good, and I looked at the art for it, and it's really cute. I like the pixel art. Man, I really love pixel art. Why do they get rid of pixel art? I don't get it. Why do all of these modern games have to have boring 3D art? I want more pixel art. I freaking love pixel art. I think Ultra was DS. Man, I've tried looking into like DS emulators so that I can play some of the Zelda DS games now that I have dropped Oracle of Seasons. But I heard that like DS emulators just aren't great, and I'm so sad because I can't find a DS capture card because they stopped making them, and I'm just really sad. Man. Drastic is a great DS emulator. Mobile only though. Maybe I can figure out some workaround if I can get it to work on my iPad. And then just stream my iPad. Does Mume works fine generally? Okay. I'll have to look that up then. Thank you. I'll have to look into that. Alright. Anyways, the next one is Project Cat. Paper Lilies Prologue, which isn't really a full game, more of like just a demo for a larger game that has yet to come out. And it's another like horror RPG type ones, and I would say like pain game because some of the puzzles really confused me. Like I remember at the beginning I kept running around in circles because I didn't really know what I was supposed to do. But it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. it was really short and sweet and had some good scares. I can't wait until the full game comes out. I'm gonna play it. That one was cool. Really liked that stream. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Yeah, I really can't wait for the full game to come out because, man, it had some good scares. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, okay, Breath of the Wild, this is an easy one. God game. It's my first or second favorite Zelda game, depending on the time and mood you have asked me for. I love the MC, right? Yeah, Breath of the Wild. Yeah, for me, it's like a tie between Wind Waker and Breath of the Wild. Like, they're both good in different ways, and that's why I can't really figure out which one is my favorite. But yeah, I love Breath of the Wild. I think the thing that I love most about Breath of the Wild, because, I mean, let's be real here, like, it was missing a lot of stuff like dungeons and whatnot, and like story. But man, it's so fun to break that game in 20 million different ways because the physics is so much fun in that game. And like, I really enjoyed what I did on stream was doing a run where I only... Wow, why are words so difficult for me now? Where I only throwing weapons or using my bow, which honestly just turned into just using explosive arrows because throwing is useless. Man, I thought that challenge was going to be more versatile because I thought like you could have picked up your weapons after throwing them, but no, your weapons immediately break after you're throwing them. After you throw them, even if you throw a throwing spear. My two faves too. Breath of the Wild is my number one, but I haven't played Wind Waker in a long time. I'm excited to see what they do with TikTok. Breath of the Wild laid out a fantastic foundation. I agree. I hope that there's more story in TikTok. You needed to grab more boomerangs. I didn't know where to get the boomerangs from. But yeah, my hopes for TikTok is that, like, Link just loses his shit and he goes kind of crazy. I don't know why that popped in my head, but like, can you imagine a Clink that's just so sick of fighting and he's like, oh my god, like a boss steps in front of him, like Girahim style, tries to like go on to this long monologue about how he's gonna take over the world and whatnot and how he's screwed, he should just give up now, and Link's like, shut up. Lizalfos, I know you could get them from Lizalfos, but I didn't know a place to find. Okay, because not all Lizalfos have the boomerangs, right? So I didn't know a place where you could find Lizalfos that would definitely have the boomerang. The snow area. I don't like going through the snow area because I have to take off my Nintendo Switch shirt. I don't take off my Nintendo Switch shirt for anything, not even bathing. Anyways, that's why you have peppers. No, not you know I didn't have any peppers after Thunderblight. You know that. You literally ate everything in my inventory, even my live frogs. Hi, maid, welcome in. I had to eat everything in my inventory, even live frogs, just so that I could beat Thunderblight because I survived with like half a heart left. Okay, so, yeah. Anyways, Wand of Gamelon. We obviously know this is God game. We obviously know Wand of Gamelon. The Zelda CGI game is God game. It's amazing. I would recommend. It's way better than the rest of the Zelda games. Frogs are protein. Fishy, slimy protein. Yum. Okay, for real though, pain game never again. It wasn't that bad. To be honest, I would never recommend it to someone. I would never subject anyone to the pain of the CDI games, but they aren't as bad as people make them out to be. Literally, Link's Awakening was so much worse for me. It's a good thing there were good online guides. Yeah, I think like if there were no guides, I would hate it more, but honestly, I only really needed the guides for one thing, I think. Actually, I got lost a lot, now that I remember it, but I think what I really needed the guides for was just figuring out to bomb the thing 10 times. That was pretty much it. But like, yeah, it wasn't as painful as people make it out to be. Definitely would never play it again. Would never recommend it to other people. The sequence breaker, I don't know. I got really lost for a bit there, but like as soon as you pick up that wand of Gamelon, the game is over. It's not difficult anymore. It's kind of broken. I think also it would be more painful if the game was longer. If it's just a really short 1 to 2 hour game. It's not bad, but it's not really fun either. Okay, off. Okay, off I played with Zaro. It's hard to recall the details of the game because literally every time Zaro and I stream together, we cannot focus on the game. We just chat the whole time. But the cutscenes though, okay, do we have to talk about the Zelda CDI cutscenes? I don't want to. Okay, but for off, I don't know. It's hard to tell because, to be honest, I don't really understand the game either. I don't really understand off even a little bit, like, not even the fact that like it took so long to play the game because Zoro and I just chatted the whole time. You know, the short 6-hour game took us literally like 7 streams to beat. Literally no idea what happened in that game. I don't either, but you know what, it was kind of fun. I did have a good time. Like, it wasn't painful. It wasn't painful. I don't think. There were some puzzles where I was like, what? But if you were paying attention, it wasn't bad. And you know, it wasn't that long either. Also, auto mode carries. Just auto battled the whole time. I know, it was great. I love games where you don't have to do anything. It's awesome. Alright. Next one, Mad Father. God game. Mad Father is my favorite horror maker. RPG maker horror game. Okay, that's what I'm going for. Yeah. Mad Father is my favorite. I love it so much. It's such a fun game. I felt really bad because I played it with Mina, right? My memory of it is it wasn't that scary, except when Mina went to play it and then it jump scared her like 20 times in a row. I felt really bad. There's no Gary though, but there's so many other hot people, like mom, dad, older brother, older sister. That's so funny. Yeah, it's good. Oh, we can't forget about the bald dude too. Man, I felt so bad when Mina kept getting scared and I was just laughing and like I was scared too, but my response to being scared is to laugh. And I was like, oh my gosh, she doesn't think that I'm laughing at her, right? I'm not laughing at her. Do you think gameplay wise it had better puzzles than M? I agree. Yeah, I think like gameplay wise it was just a lot funner, more involved. Like it was kind of confusing with all the gems and whatnot. I remember because there weren't really any guides for it, which was really weird. I think the guides were all for the original version, but there weren't really any guides for the remake, which was confusing and difficult to try and figure out how to get everything. But either way, it was a fun game. I would definitely play it again. I liked it. It had a lot of content. That's what I like. And like, it was just a lot more involved. Also, you got a chainsaw. That's just so awesome. And I really loved the twist at the end. I really love it. I still really love it. True. Yeah. Okay. I want to take a drink before the next one again. Kimmy confused? No way. Yeah, there ain't no way I would ever— me? Confused by a game? There ain't no way. What? Okay, next one, Okami. I'm gonna put this in Pain Game would recommend. Pain Game in that it goes on for forever, and I really didn't think that it had to be as long as it was, because, I mean, I'm gonna be honest here, did anything significant happen in the second part? Did you hear that, Ami? But I'm gonna be real here, this game really grew on me. It was fun. I had a lot of fun with it. This is a no backseating ever channel after all. I know, like, chat would never have to backseat me. I figure everything out right away. I haven't felt motivated to play since I finished part 2. Okay, but part 3 is so much fun. Okay, like, part 2 was like, I don't know why this game is going on for so long. Why are we following these plot points? And then I got to part 3 and I'm like, oh my god, wait, this game is so much fun. I love the plot. Like, it grew on me. The game really grew on me. Like, the more I played it, the more I loved it. And like, we got through part 3 really fast, I feel, because I was like really feeling everything that was going on. I was having a lot of fun because like, it was finally reaching a lot of the plot points that they teased all this time. And like, you got to see some good character development and whatnot. And I was just like stupid powerful at that point, so I didn't really have to care about battles. It grew like a fungus. It was fun. I liked it. It was a lot of fun, and it's just a really stylish game in general. Yeah, I would definitely recommend this game. I would also tell them that this game is like 40-50 hours. So yeah, and also I didn't die once, so I'm really proud of myself. Okay, awesome. Mama is you. What if I put it here? Zero Deaths God Gamer, that's it. I'm like, okay, actually, I'm kind of conflicted with Baba Is You because I think it's a great game, but I think the game is just, it's too much for me. I think I'm not smart enough for the game. Like, because I had a good time with it, with the bit that I played, but I'm literally stuck. I played a little Baba Is You on stream, and I got like 5 levels done after that, like all in a row, and then every other level I tried after that, I couldn't figure it out for the life of me, and I gave up in tears, and I never picked the game up again. Every time I think about the game, I just feel traumatized, but it's like, it's so cute and clever, and it's a cool concept, but I can't play it again. I'm too dumb. We need Baba Is You 100% on stream. That's not happening. I'm too dumb. Unless there's some Baba Is You expert in chat who's like walking me through it and going like, oh yes, have you tried this? Have you considered this concept? No, I've never thought of that before. With each level I pass, I cry a little bit more. It's true. It's true. I think I cried over this game. I think I cried. Puzzle games are pain. They are pain, especially if like you don't think normally. How are you supposed to think with puzzle games, you know? Okay, Splatoon. Okay, for real, I'm gonna put it here. Just from the camera. Man, I don't know why I why I thought that I would be okay with Splatoon, but I'm not, because it makes me motion sick. I remember like I was really feeling it because I thought it was cool, but like after I played it for like a few hours, I was like throwing up because I got so motion sick. Man, it seems like a fun game, but okay, in my opinion, Splatoon 3, from all that I see on like Twitter and whatnot, and like from watching streams of people playing the game, there's some really bad connectivity issues, and I think they really needed to fix that. Like, especially, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of telling when like they don't even have any more Splatfests. was there's a lot of connectivity issues, like for online matches, so many times where it goes like you've been disconnected, and then it would lower your rank, which is really messed up, I feel, because it's not your fault there's a connectivity issue, it's literally Nintendo's fault. Yeah, and like, there's been like, what, 2 Splatfests? I have Splatoon 2, never played it. I think Splatoon 2 has better connectivity. So weird how Nintendo games have connectivity issues. I remember almost never having issues with Monster Hunter Rise on Switch. Yeah, like a lot, like Splatoon 3, Smash Bros and whatnot, Mario Kart, all that. I don't know. Nintendo just still hasn't figured out the internet, and the internet has existed for a long time. So I don't really get how they haven't figured it out, but I don't know. Man, I think like they needed to figure that out before they pushed the game out. But I'll get to that later. Nintendo small indie company. Yeah, go easy on them. They're a small indie company. Okay, Luigi's Mansion. I'm gonna go pain game would recommend. Okay, the game was great until the final boss, and at the final boss, I really just wanted to bring my GameCube in too. I didn't really need a GameCube, right? We're all toads staring at Luigi's booty. Hi Alex, welcome in. Right after I was talking about Luigi's booty. Okay, but Luigi did have cake. Luigi got more cake than Mario. Let's be real here. But can we talk about how Mario has literally 0 cake in the Mario movie? That's so messed up. Kirby is pain? Kirby?
Hello!
Hi Nero, welcome in. Have you played post game for Kirby? Especially the final, the final arena? What do they call it? Coliseum. Yeah, the final Coliseum. Nintendo's still running on dial-up. So true! They did Mario dirty! They did! It's so sick and twisted! But yeah, Luigi's Mansion, it was great right up until the final boss. The final boss really made me want to take a baseball bat to my GameCube so I can never play another GameCube game again. I'm really glad I didn't do that, but you know. Fair Kirby extra stuff is pain. It is. But yeah, Luigi's Mansion, it's fun. It still holds up. Why don't they just make a port or a remake or something? Nintendo, you could be printing money right now if you just re-release the games from my childhood so I could buy it again. I will give you my money, but you're just not even willing to take it. Let's see, okay, next one. Ricky Man's Disappointing Adventure. Pain game, never again. It was fun. Don't get me wrong, I'm never playing it again. That game traumatized me. It was hard. It was really hard. I still don't get the controls. To be fair, I don't look at Mario for his booty. Okay, I guess that's a good point. I don't either, but I'm just commenting. If a Mad Father and a tier list, good. Yeah, they're the games that I played in 2022. I played both of those games. They're both god games. I love them so much. It was only like 2 or 3 hours. I know it was super short, but it was painful. It was painful. And I know I have the second game downloaded, but I'm too scared to pick it up, to be honest. That's why I'm saying never again. There's a chance I'm never gonna play the games again. It was cute, it was colorful, and I had fun, but I'm never playing it again. Boot it up right now. No, I can't. I told you. Stream today. Okay, for everybody who's now coming in, stream today is probably going to be short because the grocery store is closing early today. I have no food. The only food I have is cake. The grocery store is closing early today. And I couldn't go yesterday because my car got stuck in my driveway because there is a wall of snow outside. So after stream, I'm gonna have to like rush outside, figure out how to get past my driveway, go to the store before it closes, get food so I can survive the weekend, and then, I don't know, eat some cake, I guess. Must play more RPG Maker games. I recommend Mogeko Castle. I do plan on playing that game sometime, yeah. Where's Fishing Simulator on the list at? I haven't played that game this year. I don't plan on it. Should have whipped out your flames. Do you just think I have a flamethrower? You know that got taken away after I was sent to hell for committing arson. You know that was taken away. Okay, next one is the witch's house. I also played this game with Mina. I don't know what to put it as. Sounds like a job for Uber Eats. Uber Eats can't just bring me all of my groceries. I need more than one meal. I literally have no food in my house other than cake. And I only have cake because it was my brother's birthday yesterday. I have no food, you know, for real, I have no food. I was eating like a protein bar for lunch. That's it. Just a protein bar. One. Shovel Knight in general is never again. It was a very god game and not to me. That game was painful to me and was not beginner friendly. Zero, that's bold of you to assume that I know how to make that, and I have the ingredients. Happy belated birthday. Yeah, happy belated birthday, Mal. Kimmy hasn't allowed matches ever since she lit her hair on fire. Yeah, why do you think my hair is red now? It used to be pink, you know? I don't know where to put Witch's house, to be honest. It was like... It hurt. It like hurt. It hurt me so deeply. It's literally the easiest bread, but what if I want veggie nuggies? Because I'm addicted to veggie nuggies. Maybe I just want to eat some veggie nuggies. I'm gonna say good game. Listen, oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I had fun with Shovel Knight. Like, this doesn't necessarily mean I hate the game. Okay, this category, let me explain the categories again. God game means it's the best objective game ever, right? Like, this isn't like subjective. This is just objectively they're good games, right? This one, I think that they were good games and I would actively recommend them to others because I think other people should play them, right? These, I think were good games, right? But I'm never going to play them again for various reasons. Like, for this one, I think it's overrated. For Shovel Knight, it's too hard for me. For Wand of Gamelon, it's just not that great. For Bob Is You, I'm too dumb. For Splatoon 3, it makes me motion sick. And for Rookie Mint, it's too hard. And then Oracle of Salt are just bad games that no one should play ever. You're nice this year. Maybe Santa will put some in your stocking. Some food? That would be really nice. Kirby is the best game of all. Not to me. I'm sorry. I couldn't beat the final Coliseum and I'm salty. I do agree it's a really great game though. I had a lot of fun with it. But Witch's House, I don't know. I guess I would recommend it, but I don't think it's the best ever. It literally hurt me so deeply. And like, it just doesn't have a lot of content, to be honest. I feel a little ripped off that I paid so much money for a game that's like an hour long. Like, I don't think I got it on sale or anything like that, and so I'm a little peeved. How much was it? I think it was like $15. Full price. And it was like an hour long. And I too need groceries. Guess I'll go see how depressing the store is today. Yeah, be careful not to go out too late, because a lot of stores are closing early. At least my local grocery store is closing early today, so that's why after stream I'm gonna rush to the store. How much? I already read that. Okay.
Welcome to the Pastel Galaxy.
Man, thank you so much for subbing with Prime. Oh my god, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Welcome. Beat it like 3 times and still have to upgrade all abilities to max power. That's awesome. God gamer. Here the 24th, it's a half-day workday. Ooh, that's awesome. Yeah, thankfully I don't have work today. If I did, I'd normally have to work the whole day, which really sucks because there's nothing really to do on the 24th. At least at my job. Let's see. Next one is Amnesia. I'm also playing this game with Mina. I haven't finished it yet. Okay, I think I'm gonna put it in Pain Game would recommend. Alright, we need a new role for it now. New role, let's go! Pain Game would recommend. And the reason why is I think Amnesia is a good game. It's a good otome game, okay? It's a good otome game. I would recommend it to other people. It's fun. It's but the thing is, it's a bad game if you want to play it blind. Like, there's no way for you to know what choices you're supposed to choose and what choices are like super important and whatnot. Like, Mina and I went on our first route blind and we got the normal ending. Like, it's impossible to get a good ending first try without using a guide. And I really don't like that because I hate it when, like, you have to guess, especially because there's so many choices in the game. Like, there's a ridiculously large amount of choices, and all of them are important, and it makes me mad. But it's a good game, it's fun, and I like it a lot. I can't wait until we get to the later rounds. Oh man, I can't wait to smooch the crazy people. Got 3 hours to go, and I think GameStop is open until 9. Oh, are you planning on stopping at GameStop afterwards, or? I hope you can get something good then. If you do one choice wrong, are you screwed? Sometimes, yes. Depends on the choice. There are some choices that, like, immediately lead to a bad ending. I know because when I played the game, because this isn't my first time playing the game, when I played the game before, I got all of the endings, but I used a guide because I couldn't even imagine doing that without a guide. That would be way too painful. Heck that. Oh my god, we're at Sunshine next? Okay, actually, I know where to put Sunshine. Paint game, never again. I'll trade stuff in if they're open. Ooh, I hope you can get there in time. Hopefully. Cheating lane / guide lane. Hey, you know what? What else am I gonna do? Okay, there's so many choices. Okay, but for Sunshine, yeah, paint game, never again. I played most of the game in like one stream, and I was so tired. Like, I did a video of my clip compilations, and as I'm watching these clips, I just noticed myself getting more and more tired, and like at the end, I'm like, hey, how's it going? I hope Mario can make it past. She still loves the game. I still love it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I love Super Mario Sunshine. And it's 100% nostalgia. I'm not even gonna deny it, it's nostalgia. Also, I really like the level design. I think it's really creative. But I'm gonna be real here, the controls are way too jank to justify it as counting as an actual game. It's either that or struggling. It's true! It's true! Masochism, seriously? Seriously, just because I like a game? Okay, whatever. I don't have to defend myself. I can like what I want. But yeah, like, for real. I kept referencing it as I was playing Sunshine, but it really feels like this story that I heard of a woman who was like attacked by a shark, and as she's like getting dragged out of the maws of this the jaws, the maws, mauling, I don't know, as she was getting like dragged out of the mouth of this shark, right? She was screaming, "I still love sharks," even though she got so badly injured by one, right? Almost eaten by one. And I feel the same way that this game, even though this game tries to eat me, tries to destroy me, tries to hurt me, I still love it. I don't know. It's just love, man. It don't have to make sense. Have a nice holiday, Kimmy and chat. You too, Mid! Merry Christmas! I hope you have a great holiday. Okay. Wow, I played a lot of horror games this year. Why do I play so many horror games? Uppies. At the very least, the game gave us this. That's so great. Okay, Yomawari Midnight Shadows. Wow, I really played a lot of horror games this year. Why am I playing so many horror games this year? I don't know. Whatever. Maybe I'll play more next year. Maybe I'll play Resident Evil finally on stream so I can... Leon Kennedy. Coming with that novel AI stream logic, even though this is acting like my enemy, I still love it. It's true. I can't deny it. Fake Leon fan until you stream it. Oh, okay, you guys won't believe how much I love Leon until I stream it? Okay. Alright, I'll be embarrassing on stream just to prove it. Alright, Yomawari, you know, I guess I would recommend it, yeah. It's painful, but it's short, and it's fun. I think I beat it in like 2 streams. It really wasn't that long of a game. It was fun. It was cute. It was scary. You know, when I was playing the game, I didn't think that I was screaming that much. Like, I thought I was totally chill with the game for the most part, but then, like, looking back at clips, so many times that I'm screaming and crying, I'm like, wow, did that game really scare me that much? I don't remember any of this. I didn't remember getting scared at all, but then I go through the clips and I'm like, wait, why am I screaming so much? Okay. Yeah, it was fun. It's a good horror game. I like it. I love the Yomawari series. I do. At the time that I was playing Yomawari 2, I was actually watching my brother play Yomawari 3. That game's long. That game's super long. Man, so long. Okay. Next one's Oracle of Seasons. This one is easy. I literally have a whole category for it. Oracle of Salt. I literally dropped this game. I feel like such a fake Zelda fan because I go and I talk to like other VTubers and they're like, oh my god, hi Kimmy, #1 Zelda fan, and I'm like, you don't know that I dropped a Zelda game, do you? Let's just pretend this didn't happen. But it had Vampy, but I'm never playing it again. It makes me so irrationally mad. I don't know how, like, but it's so much worse than Link's Awakening. I put on cheats, right? I put on cheats to have infinite health. And I still can't play it. Because it gives you 0 direction on what you're supposed to do. Like, even less than Link's Awakening. Like, it had all my complaints with Link's Awakening, except make it so much harder. Or so much vaguer, right? And then they made it so much harder because it has so many enemies. Like, I have no idea how I was supposed to actually beat this game playing it legitimately, because every time I walk into a new room, there's like 20 enemies on screen. I'm not even exaggerating that much. There's like so many enemies, and the bosses are super hard to figure out. And like, it always loves to boot you really far away when you die. And like, in the last dungeon that I played, yeah, with every new dungeon, I hate this game more. Yeah, and like with the last dungeon that I played, there were these enemies that were like negative and positive enemies, right? And you had to use your gloves, your negative and positive gloves, to lure them towards you. Except every time you brought them close enough that you could swing your sword and kill them and hurt them, they would hit you. And I have no idea how you're supposed to do that legitimately, because they would have killed me way before I could have killed them. And it's just really annoying. I think it's dumb. So yeah, and then like I still don't want to play the game anymore. I literally broke my controller, and I was like, after one of the streams, and I was like, okay, you know what, screw this, this is a sign, no more playing Oracle, I can't do this. Parry, you can't parry! Man, it's just not good. And like, my brother kept suggesting solutions to be able to beat the game. Like, he was like, what if there's like a cheat for being able to clip through walls and whatnot, or have infinite keys? And I'm like, no, I can't do it. Every time I think of the game, like, my heartbeat increases, my blood pressure goes up, my hands start shaking, I feel like stabbing something. Murdered poor controller Kun in a fit of rage. I did not murder my controller. I tripped over it, but I took it as a sign that I wasn't gonna play Oracle of Seasons anymore. So I give up on the Oracle games. I do want to get back to Zelda, but I need to find a game that isn't going to like make me rip all of my hair out. Because I think the 2D Zelda games just suck. Except for Minish Cap. See, that's the thing. Minish Cap is the only thing keeping me going with the 2D Zelda games, because Minish Cap was so good. It was such a gem. But why do the rest suck? Poor controllers of the world, they're being destroyed because of skill issues. No, I tripped over it! Oh my god. Okay, next up. So, Zelda 1 upcoming. I'm gonna play it eventually. I don't know when, but I know I will eventually, because of course I am. But we'll see. Okay, next up is Crosscode. I haven't finished this game yet. I actually only started it recently, so I just decided I would include my current stream games to talk about how I'm feeling about it currently. For me, Crosscode currently is that paying game, but I wouldn't recommend it. I'm having a really great time with it. It's cute. It feels really nice to control. Like the controls feel really smooth and responsive, which I really like that in a game. And oh, it's so gorgeous. I love it. The music's great. I'm having a great time. I would say pain game because literally the only way to get levels is to do side quests. And I don't do side content. That's not how you become water. It's so good. And like, okay, I can see the more I play this game, the more I'm gonna get like really engrossed in the lore of the world that it's set in. Because that's just what I like. I love games where you can just get sucked into the lore of the world. Like, I love games with good world building, okay? That's one reason why I really like the Trail series, the Kiseki series, because they just have wonderful world building, and I can tell from playing this game, like, the more I play it, the more I'm gonna get sucked into it. So I mean, you reading the books and encyclopedia to us? No. But I will read it on my own time and then reference it really randomly, and everybody's gonna be like, what? How did you know that? It's because I read. I know how to read. But yeah, I just think it's painful because grinding's impossible. I just want to be good at the game. I don't want to be told that I'm not a high enough level to beat up Apollo, okay? I just want to be good at the game. I don't want to do side quests to get more experience to beat up Apollo. I just want to have the levels. Damn it. So yeah, I guess that's my complaint, is it's actually making me do side content. And I'm so stubborn when it comes to side content. Okay, for Pokemon XD, I think I'm also gonna put it in pain game. Would recommend. I'm having a really great time with the game. I'm really enjoying the game, and I'm enjoying how to. I'm really having a great time figuring out how to play Pokemon. Cause for me, Pokemon was something that I played as a kid, and what I would do in the like 1 or 2 Pokemon games that I actually played enough to finish, I would just overpower my starter and then just steamroll everything. And so I never really learned how to play Pokemon the proper way. Like, I didn't know what stab was before I started playing XD. I didn't know like match types and whatnot, or like strategies or anything like that. So I picked Pokemon XD because I heard that it was kind of challenging and it forced you to get good at the game. Because I wanted to learn how to get good at Pokemon, because I've been interested in Pokemon lately. I've been watching a lot of like Nuzlockes and a lot of challenges, and I've been like, wow, I really wish I knew what they were talking about, you know? Pokemon XD is a horror game. GameCube randomly dying jump scares. It's true, but I think that's less of the game and more my GameCube is on its last legs. But I'm gonna keep working it. I'm gonna keep working it until it stops working, and I'm really scared that that day is like showing up sooner and sooner because my GameCube keeps crashing so much lately. Oh my god, I'm really worried. Oh my god, I'm actually like really worried about my GameCube, but what can you do? Anyways, it's still working now, so I might as well actually use it before it dies, right? Right? But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with XD. Actually, after I finish XD, I've been like wondering if I should play another Pokemon game because I'm starting to really like Pokemon. I used to be turned off to Pokemon because I wasn't a big fan of a lot of the newer games because I thought they were lazy. I'm gonna be real here. I was like, yeah, Game Freak's a very small company. Small indie company. They can't really do much, you know? But now I'm like, okay, actually Pokemon seems kind of fun. I shouldn't be such a grouch. I should actually try the games out. Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, but isn't that just a dungeon crawler? Hi, Zorlander, welcome in. It's the little red title. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I saw this asset on Twitter and I was like, it's so cute. Don't mind if I use this. It's so cute though, but it's great, but I don't really play games like that. I just want to play vanilla Pokemon games. Is that so bad? I want to figure out how to play Pokemon. Unless it just plays like regular Pokemon. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Okay. The rest of these games, the 4 of the games here that I have left are games that I haven't played on stream at all. They're games that I played on my own time. And I know you're wondering, wow, Kimmy, it's only 4 games that you played in your free time. Yeah, okay, I don't have much free time, okay? I'm working, I'm streaming, or I'm doing stuff for stream usually, or I'm drawing or something, but that's mostly doing stuff for stream, okay? I was so busy this year getting ready for my 2.0. I was literally working on my 2.0 since the new year. Okay, and since the new year until I literally debuted. Sunshine Never Again, huh? I guess you did basically play it in one sitting. Yeah, I mean, let's be real here. I'm probably gonna play it again because I don't know how to break away from toxic relationships. But I love it. Okay, like even the games here, like I love them. It's only the games in this row that I hate. Like all the games up here I love. I'm just putting it out there. All the games up here, I love. This final row, I hate these games. I don't think they're gay games, and no one should play them. Kind of like that Void Terrarium game you played, I think, from what I saw. Oh, yeah, it's really great. It's really great. 2.0 key, amazing. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't really have much time to play games on my own this year. So there's not that many. I'm gonna be real here. There's really not that many games that I play on my own time anyways because I just don't have the patience. I literally stream has been a great way for me to actually like sit down and play games because other than stream, I don't know. I really just don't play games all that much. But when I play, look at how many games I was able to play because I was literally streaming them. I think if I was not streaming, I would have finished like 1 or 2 of these games. I'm gonna be real here. Xenoblade 2 100% stream. That is not happening. No! Literally, like, my brother the other day, too, was like, hey, why don't you play Xenoblade 2? No, it's so long! And I literally already watched, like, 3 people play through it completely. From 3 VTubers play it completely. I don't need to see that game again. Who knows what's up?
Excuse me, princess.
Well, excuse you too, Zorlander. Okay, but anyways, Trails from Zero. It's a god game, okay? I really love the Trail series, the Kiseki series. I don't play it on stream because the games are heckin' long and I do all of the side content. Like, they're the only games that I will go out of my way to do all of the side content. Oh my god, Mina! My love! Mina, welcome in. How are you? I hope you are doing well. I saw your tweets and I'm like, baby, I hope you feel better. How's it going, Mina? Christmas! Yes, Merry Christmas! Let me just shout you out real quick. Mina is my wifey! Everybody go follow her. Oh, you're playing Apex? Oh, how is it going? Oh my god, actually, I remember when you were playing Apex. It was like the day that I barely had any sleep and I passed out so early. I completely missed your stream. I was so sad. Dang, bro, but the ER never called me back. I'm at work and on break. Well, I hope you feel better soon. Oh my god. Man, they should really call you back. Or like you could call them and be like, can I talk to your manager? Anyways, I'm doing a tier list of the games that I played in 2022. Right now I am on Trails from Zero, which is a god game. Calling them would take forever. Really? Oh, that really sucks. I hope they get back to you soon. Or maybe if there's like an app or something. I know my hospital has an app that you can like look at live test results and whatnot. Oracle Assault, yeah. Oracle Assault. I literally made it just to put Oracle Seasons in there because it's freaking salty at those games. Yeah, Trails from Zero. I love the Trail series, the Kiseki series. It's the only series I will go out of my way to do all of the side content for, even though it takes forever. And the games are always like over 100 hours long. They're so good. There's like such good character development. There's such good like setting and world building and whatnot. I love it so much. And I don't know what to say except Trails from Zero. It beat the Sky series trilogy as my favorite Trails game. Like, it's just that good. I love it so much. Gotta look at guides so you don't miss anything. You do. You really do. There's so much missable stuff. It makes me sad. I wish there wasn't, but it's really good. So yeah, actually, like, Trails from Zero recently came out in English. Hi Gomo, welcome in. How's it going? It came out in English, so if you're looking to get into the Kiseki series, Zero is a good starting point. It is, and everybody should play it. And please, it's so good. I love it so much. And I can't wait for Azure to come out in the spring. I think it was April 4th? Maybe? I can't remember when it's coming out. It has Zero in the name, so it has to be good. But Estelle and Joshua though. What if I told you Estelle and Joshua are in the game? Kimmy Pogo Stuck 2023. I can't do it. You see here? Do you see getting over it over here? I know the crop's really bad, but like, I can't do another rage game. I literally, getting over it caused me such extreme trauma. Wow, spoilers key. Now I know they don't die. Did you think they were going to die? What? They're main characters. You know main characters don't die. What the heck? Pogo Stuck makes getting over it feel like a comfy kids game. Oh, so you're trying to traumatize me. Okay, I see how it is. That's just how it's gonna be, huh? Okay, okay. No, I'm not playing that game. I don't need another rage game, please. Please, I rage enough just playing these kitty games. These ones specifically. Well, these two, I guess. Wow, me over here. Wow, Zelda's my favorite series. Me over here. Not the 2D Zelda games, so. They're so painful. Why are they so painful? Zelda's like both sides of the occasion, you know? You got the whole package. You have the like the super great, super fun, super inventive games up here and here. And then you have literally the most painful thing you could ever subject a human to over here. Why? Why? Okay. Alright, Xenoblade 3. Oracle of Ages would be better though. I'm not trying it. I don't care anymore. The Oracle games are dead to me. Maybe Ages would be good. Too bad I'll never know. And I'm okay with that. I've learned to live with the fact that I will never know. I don't need to know, you know? Anyway. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I spent 165 hours in this game. I 100%ed it. Okay, not 100%ed it. I didn't get like all the items or gems or anything like that. But I did all the side quests. I got all the heroes, at least up until the DLC. I did the post-game content. I fought all of the bosses. Not 100%. I fought all of the unique monsters. I played the entire game. I thought all of the content the game had to offer, and I really enjoyed it, you know, especially at first, but I think I might put it here. Okay, no, it's not that bad. I'd put it like here maybe. This is the hottest take that I've had this year that I've been just very quiet about because so many people seem to love this game. Gonna head out. Have a great stream, wifey. So nice to chat for a hot minute. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too, Mina. Get some rest. I love you. See you later. Have a good one, and thanks for the sippy and anti-shrimp. Okay, what did you say, Zero? Brother bought Xenoblade 3 from Walmart, opened it, and the case was empty. That's so sick and twisted. Why did they do that to you? It's so messed up. Okay, but Xenoblade 3, man, I played it. I waited so long for it to get good, and it disappointed me so much. Okay, so there's a bit of a story behind this. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and Splatoon 3 actually had their release dates swapped around because because Splatoon needed more time. And so they pushed out Xenoblade to get released sooner, right? Honestly, they should have delayed both games in my opinion because neither game came out being completely finished, I feel, but especially the ending. I won't go into the details, but the ending of Xenoblade 3 was so rushed, and like the writing was really bad at the end. Like, it had a great premise and I saw so much potential in it, which is why I was enjoying the game so much at the beginning and saw like so much potential in it, but they crashed hard, gotta say. Even at the end, like especially at the end, I stopped liking even like the combat, which I really liked at first. I thought was really unique, but then I grew to learn just how tedious it was. Yeah. So I'm sorry, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. You weren't that great. The other Xenoblade games are better. How does it compare to 2? 2 is way better. 2 is way better. Like, I really liked the combat with 3 at first, but man, it was really tedious and boring at the end. Literally, like, the combat is you chain attack to win. That's it. And man, I really liked the chain attack music at first, but I got really sick of it at the end of the game, gotta say. But yeah, I played, okay, you can't even ever say that I didn't try the game, because I played literally everything the game had to offer until the DLC. But when the DLC came out, I realized just how much I stopped liking the game and stopped having fun. And so I never picked up the DLC. And probably never will. I don't know, maybe once all of the DLC releases, I'll feel motivated to play the game again. Hi Siri, welcome in. Xenoblade 2 had such awful first half for me. Second half was pretty great though. Combat sounds the same as Xenoblade 2. Yeah, Xenoblade 2, it got really good, okay? And then for Xenoblade 3, it started out with a lot of potential and then it got really bad. Like, I could write essays upon essays. Why are you freaking out, Siri, by the way? I could write essays upon essays on ways that, like, Xenoblade 3's writing and story and plot could be improved, and the way that they could, like, improve their content, their combat and whatnot. But yeah. Write the essays. I am tempted, but, like, I'm so scared. Here I am in my tiny little chat, only admitting now that I didn't actually like Xenoblade 3 in the end, because so many people out there are like, this is the best game ever, and I feel like I'm the only one in the world who is like, raised eyebrow. Is it really? 1/2K Genesis crystals a Genshin from a Genshin streamer. Oh, that's awesome! I don't know what that does, but I hope it's good. That's cool. That sounds like a lot. I hope it is. Awesome. So yeah, Xenoblade 3 wouldn't recommend. And I'm probably never picking it up again. But, you know, it had a lot of potential. I wish it would have been good, really. Okay, Void Terrarium. I love this game. I don't know. What would I put it as? Wait, did I click that on accident? I was trying to think, like... Okay, you know what? Pain Game would recommend. For Void Terrarium, there's really this, like, roadblock in the middle of the game. Like, it's a really great game. It's fun. It's a dungeon crawler / roguelike. Roguelite. The light one, where, like, you very slowly make progress with the stuff that you get, but there's this roadblock in the game, in the middle of the game, that basically, like, you cannot get past that until you get lucky, because there's no possible way to get better at that roadblock. All you can do is, like, hope that you have a good run, which the rest of the game does not have that problem. It's just that section right there, like, one specific area of the game that's, like, just impossible to get better, because all of the better stuff is locked behind that dungeon. So there's, like, a point where you can upgrade everything to the max, and you just cannot get any better than that until you get past that area. And that's why, like, that one part just kind of mucks it up, because I almost dropped the game when I was stuck at that part. Like, I actually played the game because I used to play it when I was younger. No, I actually started the game not when I was younger. That makes it sound like this game came out forever ago, but when the game first came out, I played it a little bit, but then just got distracted, never finished it. I don't know, probably another game came out and I focused on that and then just forgot about Void Terrarium. But I picked it up again because Void Terrarium 2 was announced, so I decided that I was going to finish it. It has a really great ending and it's super pretty, and the music's really good too, and it's just a lot of fun, and it's like, it's a really good head empty sort of game. Like, you don't really have to think about anything too hard, because everything is, all the controls are quite simple. Like, the whole system is really simple. But yeah, it's just kind of a pain game because of that roadblock. It almost made me drop the game. You know, I don't think I'm all that surprised you didn't like Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Do you know why? Are more people like that? Am I not the only one? Okay, but for real, my biggest complaint might be that there's, like, no spice. Okay, actually, I have more complaints than that, but I can't go into the spoilers! But I have so many complaints with the story. Like, I don't know what the hell they were thinking, but it made me so upset. Anyways, the last one that I have, the very last one, is one that I actually finished, like, a few days ago. Because I decided that I wanted to finish at least one Otome game this year, so I binge finished the end of Pio Fiore. I finished it. You can rant to me later. Okay, awesome. High 5B, welcome in. How's it going? I'm ranking the games that I played in 2022. Okay, for Pio Fiore, like, I literally picked it up because it was on sale. In fact, I encourage you to drop me a Discord longer. Alright, I will. Once I get my thoughts in order, I will do that. Yeah, for Pio Fiore, okay, I picked it up because it was on sale. But I heard you know, back when I played Otome games a lot, it was one of the games that I heard a lot about because it was really problematic. And I like problematic stuff. Wow, that sounds so bad, but it's true, okay? It's true. And I like problematic stuff, so I picked it up. I also heard that it wasn't that good, to be honest. So I picked it up, and I was like, you know, I'll just give it a try. Because it's on sale, what the hell, why not? And then I started playing it, and I'm like, oh shit, I like this game. At first, I didn't really see what was problematic about it, but then I got to my third route, and I was like, okay, I understand. The art looked nice from what I saw. Yeah, the art is gorgeous. I love it. But yeah, it's a great game. My fourth route depressed me so much, I stopped playing the game. I actually finished my fourth route on Halloween. And I stopped playing the game because I was literally crying my eyes out. I was so sad. This route was really sad. Because of course, like, in an Otome game, there's always that one route that's just depressing. And of course, that route doesn't have a kiss CG. Every time! And it's always, like, my favorite route. And that's what happened in this game, and I was just sad. And so then I stopped playing it, and then I picked it up recently, and still play. Hi Dynamic, welcome in, Merry Christmas! Yeah, I picked it up recently because I was like, okay, the new year is upon us. I need to finish one Otome game this year. I have to prove that I can play Otome games again because I have not finished an Otome game since I finished Taisho Alice in 2020, and that game kind of ruined Otome games for me, I'm gonna be real here. But I wanted to prove I could still play them, even though now I'm kind of more interested in like RPGs and, you know, all of these other games. But I wanted to prove that I could still play Otome games, and so I was playing it. And I gotta say, the stuff after the fourth route was like locked behind all of the other routes, and I gotta say there was no freaking reason for any of it to be locked. Like the end part of the game was boring AF, but I enjoyed everything else in the game. But yeah, the last two routes were so boring. I was so upset, but I finished it. I powered through. And then I got one of the bad endings because I was curious, and it was really fucked up, and I'm traumatized, and I know why the game is called problematic now. And I decided I wasn't getting any more of the bad endings, and I'm done now. Woohoo! Let's see. I would say, I don't know. Probably paint game never again. I liked 2 routes, but the rest of it was pretty boring. But I finished it, so I'm proud of myself. But I only liked 2 routes, to be honest. What you're saying is Taisho shouldn't be the first Otome I play. I mean, you can play it in any order, but don't expect to be very impressed by the rest of the Otome games you play afterwards. I'm gonna be real here. I have not been impressed by any of the Otome games I have played since Taisho Alice, which is why I had dropped them all until I had powered through Pio Fiore. And yeah, I powered through Pio Fiore. I literally got through it with brute force. I did it! Okay, this is my tier list. So what are your thoughts? Does anybody want to argue anything? I have my arguments ready. I spilled some hot takes today. It was really nice. No more Kingi Otome player key. No, I plan on playing more Otome games. Like now that I beat Pio Fiore, I proved that I can play more Otome games. So next, I'm gonna play, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I was thinking about playing the Taisho Alice fan disc next. I'm too scared to play that game though, because it's going to make me cry. I already know it's going to make me cry, and for really sad reasons. You know, sad as in, you know, me being pathetic. Yeah. This is my objectively right list. So yeah, I don't know what games I'm going to be playing in 2023, but I hope it's no more pain games. I hope every single game I play in 2023 is going to be literally the best game ever, and I don't have to suffer anymore. One thing that makes me excited to play Xenoblade 3 eventually the most, you don't got field skills. Nobody tells Zero. Anyways. That's so funny. Oh, don't worry, this stuff. What does that mean? Don't worry, the field skills in Xenoblade 3 are pretty easy to obtain, and there's only like 3 of them. Don't worry. But yeah, they do exist. But you get most of them from like just doing story stuff anyways. And they're not locked behind like levels or anything like that. It's just something that you get. So funny. But yeah, I mean, you can play Xenoblade Chronicles 3 if you like, but just temper your expectations, unlike me. I did not temper my expectations. I was very disappointed. Man, I think like, okay, I'm gonna switch over here. I think we're done for now. I went through everything. Oh my god, what do you mean I've been live for 2 hours? I gotta go to the grocery store. Okay, we're switching over here. We're switching over here while I go find somebody to read real quick. Yeah, I think I'll post my tier list on Twitter after I get back from the grocery store. I'll post my tier list on Twitter so that everybody can argue with me on twitter.com. Thank you for the stream, thank you for coming. I need you to play Xenoblade 2 one day just to see what you think of the gameplay wise. Well, maybe one day after I completely forget about the plot. You know, on my 5th anniversary where everybody can afford the Ara Ara. Get your food! I will. I will. Thank you for coming, everyone. I really appreciate it. I feel like there was something that I was going to say, but I completely forgot it. I don't know. I got so distracted when I thought about the groceries. I was like, oh hell, I need groceries. Shit. You were gonna say Ara. Owa, Owa. There you go. That's your free Ara for the stream. Let's see. Who should I raid? I don't know who to raid today. I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas though. And a oh, sit up. Thank you. Thank you, 5D. I will fix my posture. Okay. Hope everyone has a Merry Crisis tomorrow. Yes, everybody have a Merry Crisis. And I would say like Happy New Year, but I'm literally going to be here, not Monday, because Monday I'm going to be streaming with Mina. I'll have my schedule out tomorrow, I think. But I'll probably stream on Tuesday, I think. Maybe I'll probably stream on Tuesday. We will see. Happy holidays, everyone. Take care. You take care too. Yeah, I hope everybody has a great holiday and super fun time and lots of presents. Hopefully Santa gives you lots of presents. I have a feeling Santa's going to get me nothing, but that's okay because if Santa showed up in my house, I would literally just fight him. Laptop really dying. No, really? Oh, Zero new laptop funds for real. But yeah, thank you for coming, everyone. I hope you all had a great time, and I hope you all have a great night. And yeah, or day, whatever time it is. What time is it? Yo, it's almost 4. Oh my god, I gotta go to the store. Okay, I will see you all later. Okay, have a great one, everybody. I hope you all get some lovely food. I need food. Okay, bye.